Paul Foreman is Bernie Winter's son and Gemma Winter's twin brother. Paul returned to Coronation Street to see his estranged sister, Gemma, after serving a sentence at Highfield Prison, where he befriended David Platt. Gemma, on the other hand, was disturbed by his coming since he had been sentenced to jail for the manslaughter of an old woman she had burgled, and she was afraid that he would reveal her secret to Rita Tanner. Paul and Gemma later reconciled, and he stood by her when she found out she was pregnant with Chesney Brown's squads. Paul began dating vicar Billy Mayhew during his stay on the streets, but the two eventually split up. This summer, Coronation Street will return to the Todd Grimshaw, Billy Mayhew, and Paul Foreman love triangle. After years apart, Billy recently decided to rejoin with Todd, but his choice enraged several viewers since Todd had resorted to brutal efforts to get him back. Todd, Billy, and Paul have been selected as characters to watch in the coming weeks by Quarry executives. The ITV serial announced that Paul would once again battle head-to-head with Todd for Billy's affections in a new set of spoilers. Viewers will have to tune in to see if Paul is eventually able to uncover Todd's cunning plan to kidnap Billy. After Paul started working for a charity helpline late last year, Todd hired a young man named Will to dupe his love rival and manipulate his emotions. Will faked to Paul that he was being assaulted by a violent stepfather under Todd's orders. While attempting to defend Will, Paul crossed the line, violating the regulations of a charity helpline where he was helping. Todd subsequently enlisted Will to wreck Billy and Paul's flat, which resulted in Summer Spellman being run over by a vehicle. Billy chose to discontinue their relationship, and he later reconnected with Todd. Lane McLeod, Curry's producer, assured viewers at the start of the year that Todd would be discovered. He will eventually and briefly appear like he has everything he desires, McLeod told Digital Spy at other outlets. Unfortunately, Todd's willingness to go to any extent to acquire what he wants will be his demise in the end. Todd does receive his happy ending, but it already has a major crack in it. Todd's schemes will be exposed, and he'll lose everything all over again. Todd being Todd, he's quite Teflon, he said. He'll lose everything once more and then set out to reclaim it, or something of comparable value. We truly want to love that character. We're well aware that the great villains are those who like disliking and almost chuckle at for their brazen bravado. As a villain, Todd has the ability to be really hilarious and delightful.